All right. We're live both on Instagram and on YouTube. Yay. Okay. As always, we're going to give it a couple minutes for people to get logged on here. There's our notification popping up for YouTube, so that's good. Welcome, you guys. Welcome. And as we always start off these live feeds, if you would like to come work with me, suitsandposing.com is where you have to go. We do hair, makeup, suits, and posing, all the fun stuff when it comes to competing. And tonight is our final athlete search announcement night. Yes, happy birthday to Jennifer. Absolutely. Hello again. Hello. Yes. All right. Welcome, guys. I've been giving it about 3 minutes to allow people to get logged on. So that's what we're going to do. Yes, can't wait to hear either. I made some final picks today. Welcome back, you guys. Yes, it's nice meeting you too. Call. That's too funny. You'll be on the call for a little while, right? Yeah, it was awesome meeting you too this weekend. Yeah, for those of you that I got to see at the shop this weekend for the posing clinic, that was cool. And tonight's breaking news, right? Yes, such a pleasure meeting you too. Yeah, a lot of you ladies were there that come on these live feeds all the time, which was really cool. Flight about to take off, but I'm on until they I love it. That's fantastic. Yeah, this weekend was fun. It was exhausting though. It was 3 days of that stuff. I only helped the one day, but I did go every day and just kind of showed my support and all that kind of stuff. It was a long weekend. So good meeting you. Yeah, good meeting you too. And Aurelia, see, I got the lit up that stage this weekend. That's for sure. Jen got a virtual birthday lap dance today. That's too funny. Oh my gosh. That's so funny. Oh goodness. I love it. And jealous of all the DMV ladies. Yeah, we do it right here in the DMV. Those posing clinics are always the bomb. They're starting to put up the videos and stuff like that too from the weekend on the TSG events on their YouTube channel too. So you can check that out. Oh, awesome. I'm glad your package just got there. Awesome. Yeah, Aurelia. See, I got that. Now I got the. That's not going away. She killed it. Absolutely did. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and jump into tonight's announcements. Tonight will not be as emotional as the last one. Promise. It's all good news tonight. But at the same time, it's always tough. So I've mentioned this before. The hardest thing about doing these athlete searches is that you want to pick everybody, but I can't sponsor everyone, obviously, So, Chow, for some reason, couldn't hear you on YouTube, so I'm fine here. Okay, that's interesting. Everybody else seems to be able to hear me, so might just be something up with your feed. Anyway, so yeah, it's always like bittersweet because you get to announce people that are going to be sponsored, but then there's obviously going to be people that are disappointed. So like I mentioned the first time, think of this, if you don't get chosen tonight, think of this as not as a no, but as a not right now. This just may not be the time and place for you at this moment, and there's a reason for that. There's always a reason. So just take it as okay, I just got to move on and figure out what I got to do to either be better, or maybe this just isn't the right opportunity for you too. That's always a thing, you guys. So it's not always the best decision for everybody. So I always want to encourage you though to keep pushing forward. So even if you don't get chosen tonight, don't think of that as like you're not good enough or something like that. I have to narrow it down. I can't sponsor everybody. If I sponsored everybody, I would not have a business and then nobody would be sponsored. So it just is what it is. So maybe it'll be your year next year. You know, we talked about Jessica Stenstrom. It took her 3 years before I added her onto the team, and now she gets renewed every year. So, you know, don't take it as a no, take it as a not right now. Okay. Hear you loud and clear. Good. Yeah, again, the YouTube thing, I think, is because we don't have 1,000 subscribers yet. We're not full capacity on our YouTube yet. So we got to get up to full capacity. Once we do, then it'll be a whole lot better. So with that tonight, we're going to get started. I have a lot of people to announce, a lot of things to announce tonight. And then those of you that I do announce tonight, make note, because next week we are going to do an onboarding call. We are going to put together a private Facebook group for each and every one of you to be in, and we will send out agreements, and we're going to do an actual live feed and go over everything with you inside that Facebook group. So just hold on to your hats. I know a lot of the girls that have already won sponsorships have been asking that kind of thing. Just hold on. We'll get it all together at one point, at one time. Now, also for those of you that did purchase an athlete search package, we have our onboarding call tomorrow on Zoom. So you have that information already. Okay. Yeah, it took Raven 3 years right there too. Yep, absolutely. So just keep pushing. Keep working. And like I said, even if you don't get chosen tonight, that doesn't mean you're not a part of our cutie community. You absolutely are. Just being here makes you a cutie. Okay. Okay. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go through some renewals. Then I'm going to go through a few upgrades, and then we're going to go through some partial sponsorships, and I'll explain what all that means. Okay. So, first thing I'm going to talk about is a renewal. So this particular girl has been sponsored for several years with me at this point, but she hasn't been able to get on stage till last year. And then now she's actually dealing with some other health issues and things like that. Crazy stuff. I won't go into it too much, but she does share about it a little bit on her Instagram and things like that. So if you are interested, go follow her, because it's some crazy crap right now. But we're renewing her for this year. So hopefully we can get through all this and get her onto stage again. And that's going to be Katie Meloche. I always say Meloche, and I know that's wrong. I pronounce it, or I say it the way that it looks, and that's wrong. It's Meloche. I got it. Her and her dog Rogue are always one of my top videos every year. There she is right there. Katie's right there. So yeah. So she's coming back, again, having some craziness going on with her health right now, but hopefully we'll figure out some answers with that and everything. So I'm excited to see Rogue. Rogue is in shock. And even if you have no interest in Katie, you should follow her anyway because of Rogue. He's the star of the show. He's the star of the show. So hopefully we'll get to the bottom of that stuff for her, but looking forward to getting her back on stage as well. And always love working with her too. She's one of the nicest people you'll ever meet. And it was nice to get her back to Cuties this year and everything too, and just get a chance to catch up a little bit as well. So he's got the face for TV, right? Yes, he sure does. He's got the attitude for TV, 100%. So she's getting renewed this year. Next one that we're going to talk about is, I actually saw her over here on YouTube. She's here somewhere. She's also been renewed a few times. Also had some health issues and not able to get on stage for the last couple of years, but hoping to get through all of that so that we can get her up there again. If you guys have noticed this kind of thing, when it comes to me sponsoring you as an athlete, getting on stage is important, but it's not the only thing, right? There's a lot of things you can do even when you're not on stage. And a lot of you ladies have been doing that already, where you share each other's stuff. Supporting the women around you is really, really important to me, because you may get on stage, 2-3 times a year. So there's a whole lot more time going on where you're not on stage. So you got to figure out ways to support your community. And one of the ways that you can do that is by sharing other girls that are getting ready for stage, that are getting on in prep and things like that. So the more that you can support your community around you, the more I like it. So you don't have to just be competing in order to be a successful cutie. Okay. Congrats to Katie. Yes, all the congratulations and popping back and forth here. So this renewal is going to Chena. Chena, I think she's still on here, hopefully. Chena is going to be renewed again this year. And again, I hope that we'll be able to get her through some of her health issues and stuff too, and get her onto stage and everything as well. She came to Cuties a couple years ago when one of our overalls, has a phenomenal look and just a phenomenal person in general, and so supportive and brings a lot of ladies into the cutie community as well. So I really am happy to have her as a part of the team, because that's what it's all about right there. That's what it's all about right there. So I think she's on here somewhere. I saw her comment earlier. So I think most everybody that I'm talking about tonight is on here somewhere at some point. So waiting for the notifications, the comments to pop up over here. That's wonderful. Yes, it's wonderful. Yes, absolutely. So that's that one right there. The next one we're going to talk about is also going to be a renewal. There she is. She's here and she's over the moon. I love it. Her with all her glute posts recently, right? Yes, the Virgo twin right there. Virgo twin. I love it. I love it. Absolutely. So next one that we're going to get into is another renewal. And this one is a rare case because, like I told you guys, I don't sponsor pros, right? But you are eligible to apply for the sponsorship if we work together while you were in the NPC. And this particular lady, I started working with her when she was in the NPC, and she was working with me for her hair, makeup, and posing when she won her pro card. And she has been part of this community that I couldn't imagine it without her, kind of thing. And if you have been paying attention at all on Instagram the last few days, you've seen her. And that would be Karen Small. Karen is like the definition of what a cutie should be. So Karen is hilarious. If you don't follow her, you need to. She is one of the most giving people out there, and she's a phenomenal person. And like I said, she's just super hilarious. So you got to watch her videos and stuff like that she puts out too. And she's been a cutie with us for the last 3 years or so, I think. She actually won her very first pro show this past year, Hurricane, the 16 over class. So that's something else I want to mention too. She is 60. She's 60, you guys. And she's still kicking ass. She's still kicking ass and taking names on that stage, and she is 60 years old. So you guys that are on here that are younger than that, y'all have a lot of time to do this, to do this right? Of course. Yeah. Hold on, I'm listening to comments here. No doubt on that one. She's been keeping me entertained, right? Yes. She's freaking hilarious. She's hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. And yeah, like I said, if you can win a pro show at 60 years old, you're doing pretty damn good. That's what I have to say about that, right? Her post-game life, right? She's hysterical. Yep. You got mama too. I got mama too. Sure did. Yep. So, that kind of thing to me is incredibly inspirational. And like I said, not only is she a great competitor, but she's also just a great ambassador for the community itself. You won't meet a nicer person, and more dedicated either. Incredibly dedicated. So of course she's coming back, and what is it? Mama Smalls, whatever her mama is, is coming back too. So yes. So go watch her posts if you haven't already. They're really funny. They're really funny. So maybe we'll get her another pro win this year. That would be pretty awesome, right? Another pro win. Best posing coach ever. Well, thank you. I try. I do my best. But you're also incredibly dedicated too. She's one of my most dedicated posing students. I will say that too. She meets with me probably every 2 weeks because she knows that's one of her weaknesses. So she gets with me. She's in the posing portal. She poses with me. Does everything she possibly can in order to improve that part of her presence on stage. So that's somebody that puts the work in. 100% puts the work in. 53, please tell me who Karen is. I'd love to follow her. Karen Small. That's who you need to follow right there. There you go. Darlene just tagged her for you right there. So That's Karen. The next one that I'm going to talk about is also renewal, but we're also upgrading this girl. So this is what we're going to get into here. So one of the things that I do also, and I started to do this last year, is I do partial sponsorships. So the partial sponsorships are for girls I feel like are on the cusp of being really great sponsored athletes. They may be relatively new competitors, or they may just need some extra help in the presentation area. So what I've done is I've created the sponsorship where you get access to Backstage Pass Lite, which includes our Backstage Pass. You get access to the posing portal, things like that. And, we did this last year and had a few people on that way. And it just gives you kind of a database to help you with your presence, your posing, all of the things that you need in order to create that look for yourself on stage. So this partial sponsorship, this particular person that I'm going to announce right now is going to move from a partial sponsorship up into a full sponsorship, which means that she is getting a suit and all of that with that. So this one is going out to Amanda Palmer. Amanda is another one that is really dedicated. She has stayed really consistent on her posing, has improved on her posing so much, has such an amazing look as well. Looking to see her get up to the national level this year. She's bikini, but she even did a wellness show last year just for the hell of it. So she went and tried it. She did phenomenal too. So she's got great energy. Very consistent. If you guys haven't noticed, I like girls that are consistent. She's very consistent, and that consistency has paid off. She has gotten so much better, and again, she's just got a phenomenal look, and I'm really hoping to see her do well when we get her up to that national level this year. Yes, you can cry all you like, because I cried on the last live feed, so you're allowed to cry. If I do it, you're allowed to do it, right? So congratulations to Amanda. She is being not only renewed, but upgraded as well. So congratulations. Super excited about that. The next one that I'm going to talk about is going to be a brand new athlete that is going to be added onto the team as a fully sponsored athlete. This girl is brand new to our brand. I don't know anything about her other than what we have done through this athlete search. But there were a lot of things that this girl did during this athlete search that got my attention. First of all, she's got a great look. I think she's super cute. I think she's going to do very, very well. She's going to be competing relatively soon, I think in April. And there was just something when I was watching her kind of interact and things like that, there was something that drew me to her. And not only that, but she went from, just because she wanted to be a part of this community, she went and actually created a public Instagram, because I told her she needed to do that in order to be considered. She couldn't be private. So she probably, if she's on here right now, she knows who I'm talking about right now. But that would be Kaylee Jo Bussell. So she's super cute, has been putting up stories all weekend about how this is so painful, and she was sweating the first day and everything like that. So you can stop sweating now. I am going to add you on as a fully sponsored athlete this year, because she's going to be competing here. Oh, there she is. She's on. She's going to be competing here in the States for the first time. She was overseas, I believe, with her husband. I believe your husband is the military, if I remember correctly. So this will be her first time actually competing here in the US. So I felt like all of those things put together, I think I could really help create a good package for her here, for her United States debut, that kind of thing. So I'm excited to see how this goes. I'm excited to see how she does. And again, like I said, brand new to the brand. So it's always a possibility, you guys, always a possibility. Like we said, shoot your shot, right? Yes, I'm here and I'm shaking, so I can't type. That's okay. It's okay. No, again, super cute look. And I was really impressed that you were willing to go out of your comfort zone and create the public profile and everything like that too. And I can just see you doing very well. So I'd like to see that happen for you. So I'm excited to work with you and see what we can do for you. So there's another one. Okay, moving on. We're going to go over to some ladies that I'm going to put onto our partial sponsorships. This next lady, met her at, I think actually at the Arnold this year for the first time. And then at Cuties, she won actually one of our awards. She won Rookie of the Year at Cuties Conquer the Stage. I think she's got phenomenal potential going forward. And so I am going to bring her on as a partially sponsored athlete this year with Backstage Pass Light. And that is Maritas Kumba. She again has a phenomenal look, and she's done an amazing job at improving her overall presence and look over the last year. So I feel like giving her some more resources in order to do that a little bit more is going to help her even more, I hope. So that's what we're hoping for. So we're going to bring her into Backstage Pass Light. Yes, Allie taking off, but watch the replay. There you go. Yes, watch the replay. Yes. So I don't know if Maritas is on right now, but she's a phenomenal girl, and again, just a great light to her and everything as well. So yes, Michigan girl. Yes. So we are going to bring her in so she can get some more help and more training that way. And hopefully that'll improve, right? So someone type her name, please. There you go. Yes. But yeah, she was our Rookie of the Year this year at Cuties. So really looking forward to see how she does this year on stage. So that's that one. Next one is going to be a Backstage Pass Light renewal. This girl has done a phenomenal job this year. She's actually won a few. One overall. I think she won one overall. She did very well. She won one overall, I think. I think it was one this year, but still, that's an overall. And she did a great job this year. Really love this girl too. She's been in again with our brand for a couple years now. It's her second year going on. And we're gonna bring her in again for Backstage Pass Light, and that is Angel Coulier. I'm terrible at pronunciations. I hope I got that right. But Angel, you know who you are. So we're bringing you in again to renew you into the Backstage Pass Light. And hopefully we can get you another overall this year, right? Or get you up to that national level, that kind of thing. She is in wellness. She was one of the ones that last year I told her which division she needed to be in. And she went there and she got an overall. Go figure. She said she's never been on stage. I was like, LOL, yeah, right. She's yeah, that was Maritas. Yep. Yeah, so yes to Angel. Yes to Angel. Let's see. There she is. Yeah, she's on here right now. Awesome. Wonderful. So she's being renewed as well. So yes, congratulations. And she did phenomenal this past year. So looking forward to seeing her get even better this year. Right. So keep her staying consistent, staying consistent on that posing portal, all of that, continue to get better and better and better. Dang, Angel, get it. There you go. More overall wins. Yes. I love it. Sorry, I'm going back and forth between the two live feeds here. Yes, Nationals coming up. There you go. I love it. Awesome. Wonderful. Okay, so we have two more names we're gonna announce. So this next one is gonna come in again as a partial for the Backstage Pass Light. Brand new girl. I've worked with this girl actually for the last year. And she's done a phenomenal job. And the one area where she's really needed a lot of help has been with posing and presence. And that has improved dramatically this past year. So I want to keep going with that. I want to keep helping her. I want to keep her consistent. I want to keep her moving. Already have kind of a game plan going forward for this year. Already kind of know what she's going to be doing for this year. Sort of, kind of. We have a tentative, but I want to give her more resources. So that's why I want to bring her into the Backstage Pass so that she has those resources to continue to improve this area, because I think that they will definitely benefit her a lot. And that's Brittany Culp. So I know she was on here somewhere, but she did nationals this past year in Miami or Orlando. It was not Miami. It was Orlando. I'm getting all my dates and years and stuff mixed up right now. It was Orlando. It's definitely Orlando, not Miami. And did phenomenal. So I was really proud of her and how she handled herself at that show. And I'm really looking forward to this year seeing her get even better going forward. And she's a super inspirational girl. And I know she doesn't like people to think that she's inspirational because she is blind, but that is also something that makes her unique. And the fact that she is able to do this is incredible. It's absolutely incredible. So, it's also been awesome for me as a coach because it challenges me, challenges me to be able to help her in a different way. And I'm it just fills me right here to know that I'm able to help her succeed. So I'm really excited to see what we can do with this year. And she is going to be coming on as a Backstage Pass Light sponsored athlete. So I know she was on here earlier. I'm waiting to see if we see any comments pop up here, but I actually just had a posing session with her. There she is. Love you in this community. So grateful. I'm glad to have you here as well, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how far we can take this, because I think we've just started to tap into your potential. You've got an actual plan for this year with Paul. Paul's your new coach and everything too. So super excited to see what we can do with you going forward. And I think we've just scratched the surface. We've just scratched the surface of what you're capable of. So I'm excited about this. Yes, need to make sure you're following her. Absolutely. Totally in awe of her presence at her last competition. She was amazing. Absolutely. She was in my class. Congratulations. Yes, congratulations. Absolutely. Congratulations to all the cuties so far. I'm ready to work. Yes, I know you are. And I know you worked super hard. And I know that's just going to get even better as you move forward. Absolutely. 100%. Okay. We have one more person to announce. One more person. Now, this particular girl, we're doing two things with this particular girl. So hold tight. Two things. So, we brought her on last year as a partially sponsored athlete. And that was through Backstage Pass, like we talked about here. And she made her stage debut this past year. Now, with that, she has been one of the biggest supporters of our brand since she started, since she came to Cuties for the first time, and just absorbs everything, and is just one of the biggest, brightest lights that you'll ever meet. So again, hold on to your hats, because we're doing two things here. So she is being renewed as a Backstage Pass Light member, and that is Darlene. Okay, people knew already. I didn't even have to say her name, and everybody knew. This is Darlene. She is here on live on Instagram. So yes, Darlene is coming back as a Backstage Pass Light sponsored athlete. So congratulations, Darlene. I know she's here. I can see her right here on Instagram. So we've got her back. And if you haven't paid attention to how much she boosts the other ladies around her, it's pretty incredible. She's always doing, we have a thing called Cutie Crush Wednesday, and she's always posting for Cutie Crush Wednesday. She's doing a phenomenal job with that. And that brings me to my next point. So screaming car dealership, that's funny. I love it. So one of the things that we mentioned was, if you shared this athlete search a bunch, if you were the person that shared the most, that kind of thing, that you would win a fully encrusted suit. Well, that's going to Miss Darlene. So technically, Darlene, you're basically a sponsored athlete at this point, because we are now giving you a fully encrusted suit as well. So you got it all. You got it all right there. And of course, I had to save that one for last, of course, because we had to put that out there. If you guys didn't notice, she does. She shares all of the ladies, and that's what I was talking about at the very beginning of this. Because you're not going to be on stage every day of the year. You're going to be on stage maybe 2 or 3 times throughout the year. But it's what you do off stage that makes the most impact, right? And Darlene makes a huge impact off stage. She also won our Most Improved Award at Cuties Conquering the Stage this year. So she's a great example of somebody that just goes to work and really supports the women around her. And because of that, we're supporting her as well. So I just wanted to say thank you to you, Darlene, because you've been a huge, huge asset to us this year, just through your energy and through you being you. So I really appreciate all of the sharing and the work that you've done throughout the year. So congratulations to Darlene. You are being renewed as a partially sponsored athlete, but also winning the fully encrusted suit. So, basically. So congratulations, Darlene. So that brings us to the end of our athlete search announcements, right? So we added on quite a few ladies this year. Not only that, but we have several still on from winning their Pro Performer Promise as well that we didn't even touch on because we've been doing that since 2015, I think, or something like that. So we have a lot of girls this year, which is awesome. The more that we can grow, the more people we can bring on. And like I said, this is not a not it's a not right now, not a no for a lot of you, right? And like I mentioned before, if you guys didn't know already, if you win your pro card while you're wearing one of my suits, you become a sponsored athlete for the remainder of your career. So this could very well happen to some of you ladies here who perhaps didn't get chosen today or did get chosen today. You could end up being a fully sponsored athlete for the remainder of your career. You never know. So this could just be the beginning for you, right? What a whirlwind this has been. So exciting for what's to come. Yes, absolutely. So dedicated. Yes, I try, man. It's hard. And like I said, it's always hard to make these decisions because I know at the end of the day, some of you ladies are going to be super excited and some of you guys are going to be disappointed, and that's okay to be disappointed as well. It's okay to feel those feelings and everything too. But I hope that you will rally and support your ladies that actually did get signed on this year, because that's what this is all about. And the more that you do that, the more I notice, the more I pay attention. Right? Being sweaty was worth it. There you go. I love it. Congratulations. Keep encouraging, keep shining, keep grinding, and best of luck to you in the coming season. Hugs and love. Yes, absolutely. And like I said, even if you're just a part of our live feeds, you are now part of our cutie community. Like, as you guys probably saw this weekend, if you came to the posing clinic this weekend at the shop, I met a lot of you in person for the first time that are on here all the time. And it was just really cool to be able to interact with you in person and, give you some tips and some help in person, so anytime that you're at a show, come find me. Tell me who you are. I may not know who you are by name, but I will probably know who you are by screen name. So as terrible as that is, but I know you guys do it too, because you go up to me and you're like, "You're Shawn's Couture." I'm like, "Yeah, that's me. I'm just Shawn," but I can't wait to see. Yes, and Sundays with Shawn this Sunday. I will see a lot of you there. We are full this Sunday, so it's going to be a big one, which is great. And most of the people coming this Sunday are brand new as well, so that's really nice. You guys are all on basically the same kind of learning level, that kind of thing. This athlete search was so cool to be a part of. It really showed me how amazing the cutie community is. Well, thank you. I'm glad that you enjoyed it. And that's always our goal too. We want to make it fun. Hopefully you guys learned some things too. Hopefully we were able to do some good stuff through the training, so you actually learned. And hopefully it turned you on to our brand so you can continue to learn too. These live feeds don't stop. We're going to continue to do these live feeds on both Instagram and YouTube going forward. We're going to start previewing the Arnold coming up, all those kinds of things. So now that you're here, and stick around, because I'll teach you guys everything I know. Right? But oh my God, I'm the same way. LOL. I only know people by their IG handles. I know. Hey, it is what it is. I'm okay with people thinking I'm Shawn's Couture. It's okay. That's me. That's my brand. It's all good. So, let's see. This athlete is so good. Where's Shawn's suit? Only it's worth it. I missed that chance. Oh yeah, with the Pro Performer, but that's okay. We still got you on with the athlete search, so it works. Just can't wait to meet new cuties at SWS. Yes, so awesome. I'm glad that you guys had fun. Social media star maybe making an appearance. There you go. I love it, Jamaica. That's great. Love your previews, having those dynamic conversations about what physiques are winning and some critiques, so much knowledge. Yes, and we're going to do Arnold preview. We might start with Arnold previews tomorrow, and I know I've kept saying that, but we keep getting backlogged with other stuff that we got to do. So tomorrow night is our onboarding for those of you that bought athlete search packages. So we'll be doing that tomorrow night on Zoom. Live, I might start talking about Arnold preview. I might start with bikini. That might be what I do. We'll see. The YouTubes are a good name learning experience. Good. Bus trip to SWS. I know, for real. There's like what, 7 of you coming from Richmond area, I think, something like that. So yeah, it's gonna be a fun weekend. So I'm excited to see all of you guys there on Sunday. Trying to think if I forgot anything. So ladies that I did announce, all of you ladies that I announced, I'm putting together a Facebook group now. So I'm going to get you all into that Facebook group. If you are not friends with me on Facebook, please do that so I can find your profiles. The actual Facebook group itself is going to be set up through our business page, not my personal. So it's going to be set up through Shawn's Couture Cuties business page. But still add me as a friend, because then I can make sure I can find you and actually go to put you into the group. And I think, let's see, I think we said next week, probably Monday. I think Monday is when we're going to do the onboarding for the new sponsored athletes next Monday. Okay. Yes, BSPN will be ramping up very soon, because as soon as we get into March, these shows start going like crazy. So there's going to be lots of them for sure. And I think that's everything for tonight. That is our total athlete search this year. It was a crazy one, you know? So I'm just going to run down the names again one more time from start to finish. From Cuties Conquering the Stage, we added on Gwen, Brandy, and Nadia. Renewals on that night were Jessica, Raven, and Michelle, the trio right there. Then we added on Aurelia and Alexandra. And then day 2, we renewed Kelby, Jamaica, Susan, Annalise, and Stephanie. And then we added on Shanta and Yolanda with a honorary addition with Carla. And then tonight we added on Katie, Karen, Amanda, Kaylee, China. That's a lot of the Meritus, Angel, Brittany, and Darlene. So that's everybody right there through our athlete search this year. So this was the first year where I picked a lot of girls I've never worked with. So y'all better not disappoint me. Normally I do like 1 or 2. I did a lot this year. So y'all better prove me right. Please prove me right that you're a good asset, right? Do I need to do that on Facebook? Yes, please do that on Facebook, Andrea. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, you're still you're a Pro Performer Promise winner because you won you won that through winning your pro show. So Andrea, this is the only time that this can happen as a pro, is if you win a pro show and make your way to the Olympia. So, or get Olympia qualified. So Andrea won a fitness show this past year, so she's Olympia qualified. So now she's a Pro Performer Promise winner. Devin qualified for the Olympia this past year. That got her a Pro Performer Promise winner sponsorship as well for qualifying for the Wellness Olympia this past year. So as a pro, you can actually win the Pro Performer Promise. They're the first 2 that ever won it. So, hey, step it on up, right? I think you're so excited for this year to watch all the ladies kill it on stage. Yes. I won't disappoint, I promise. I believe in you. I believe in you. I believe. All right, guys. So with that, I'm going to let you guys go. I have some posing critiques to send out tonight, and we'll be back on tomorrow. Like I said, we will be doing that Zoom call tomorrow as well, and we'll be back on live tomorrow night, and we'll be good to go from there. And then the season starts up next week with the Arnold, so I know I'll see a bunch of you guys there. So we'll probably talk about bikini tomorrow. Arnold bikini. Yeah, that sounds good. Sounds like a plan. But we'll be in touch with all you guys very, very soon that are new sponsored athletes, so we can get you up and rolling, get the agreements out, all of that kind of thing. Congrats to everyone. Love Shawn in the community. Thank you. Thank you so excited for this year to watch all the ladies on stage. Let's rock this year. Yes. All right, you guys. And with that, if you would like to come work with me, suitsandposing.com is where you have to go. We do hair, makeup, suits, and posing, all the fun stuff when it comes to bikini. You're welcome. All right, I'm going to end out Instagram first, and then we'll end out YouTube. All right, there we go. And end stream. There we go.